soon as we go. Alright, so we're going to start up YouTube. Hi everyone on YouTube. This is the second match of Week 2 where we have Senior Citizen Squad versus Perpetual Chaos. On the left we have Perpetual Chaos with Forever Yours, Junhyung, Beast Age, Automobile 5 or Automobile V, Legendary Josh. On the right we have Senior Citizen Squad with Korea Terror, Captain Korea, Angelic Fire, What Isn't Used, and Soviet Hero. The first bands are for Perpetual Chaos is Twisted Fate and Shen. The next two for Senior Citizen Squad is Cassiopeia and Alistair, and it looks like Dr. Mundo and Soraka are the final bands as we go right into picks. What we believe happened was there was a client issue and all these bands had happened, but none of the picks because the client has been really shoddy today, and we want to apologize for those watching on the stream for putting up with that, and we want to thank you for putting up with that. But we do have the match for you. Forever Yours is first pick, and the counter is going down, so we should be good finally. They still have 30 seconds. Is this tournament draft or draft? They chose tournament draft. Normally we do draft, but since hopefully this will actually work, we'll just go with it. Forever Yours hasn't picked a champion yet, though, so not really sure what he's doing. Maybe winding down the clock. Two, one, and it looks like we're going to see Lee Sin.
I was about to say, I was like, if we have client issues again, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah, right? Alright, now it looks like Korea Chair and Captain Korea are up. Lee Sin is an excellent jungle, very powerful, very fast, has a great jungle clear. It looks like we're going to see a Janna. And we'll have to see what Korea Terror decides.
No, we do have the, we have Morgana, Cassidy, Shaco possibilities.
Yeah.
For super annoying characters. I'd have to say, like, Cass and Shaco, I don't know. I think they're you know, like, they're handleable. Mm-hmm. I think Morgana's the only one that no matter what elo you're at can still be really strong. So.
Yeah, and it looks like we have a Shyvana and Janna pick. I'm not sure if the Shyvana's going to be a jungle or not. Usually she plays jungle, but...
Yeah, she can do top 2, so...
Yep. We'll have to see how that goes. Finally, we are live, thank God. Junhyung looks like she's going to pick Blitzcrank.
We'll have to see what his AD bot is. I think Janna's a pretty good pick against the Blitzcrank, but she's still pretty squishy too, so...
Yeah, she is very, very mobile, very fast. Looks like we're going to have a quirky Blitzcrank. Neither team has locked in yet, so we'll have to wait and see.
A quirky Blitzcrank could be a really good pick. Because I was to say, like, Janna has enough to, like, once she hits level 6, she can probably get out of a Blitzcrank grab. But before that point, if Quirky capitalizes on it, it could be extremely dangerous.
Absolutely, and seconds are counting down. Are we going to see a last-minute switch? And it does not look that way. It looks like we're going to have Junhyung and B-Stage locking in Quirky and Blitzcrank. Now it looks like What Isn't Used and Angelic Fire are up to pick. We'll have to see who they decide on.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they're going to use to answer Quirky. There's a couple of things that you could use, but I know I personally just love Graves. Graves is awesome.
Graves is pretty ridiculous.
Graves. That's all you need.
He does a lot of damage.
He does, and he becomes super tanky, which is awesome. You don't even need items. You literally just get armor and magic resist for fighting. It's like, go ahead and trade. You're guaranteed to get some damage reduction.
Looks like we're going to see a Rise jungle. Probably not. But...
yeah, we should see Shyvana switch.
Unless they want to do something else as well. They still have 2 more picks, but Angelic Fire hasn't locked in anyone yet, and the timer is ticking away. 3, 2, 1, and it looks like we're going to see a Varus. Ooh, new champion.
Right, new champion. He's really strong, too. Like,
I haven't even seen him yet.
And all the rank I was doing earlier. Like, if he was available, he was picked.
Yeah.
And he did really well.
Well, his ult is pretty ridiculous. That, like, pretty much mobile Morgana ult where it just leaps from one person to another if it connects.
Yep.
And if they're close enough. It looks like Legendary Josh has chosen Kennen. And Automobile still has 30 seconds. to choose. Let's see. As far as summoner spells go, well, we can't really tell right now. So I'll have to wait and see what they decide on. It looks like Morgana is the next pick, which is a great pick. That Morgana might be a good pick for the Varus. Both really strong champions. I'm going to guess they're going to go middle, although maybe that Rise really is jungling, because Varus is usually middle, I'm going to guess.
No, Varus is AD bot.
Oh, he's an AD bot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He just seems more... Well, yeah, I guess he is all about the arrows and whatnot, so that does make a lot of sense. So we are going to see that Rise. Let's see what the final pick for Senior Citizen Squad is. I don't see any moving around of Summoner spells just yet. So...
Well, they can't...
Yeah, they can't until after this
I'll say
point.
they can't trade until they're done picking. So.
Yeah. But Morgana and Kennen, 2 ults combined, that's scary. Although the Rise with the lockdown and then you put out the Varus ult, it looks like we're going to see Aurelia. Ooh.
So Aurelia versus Kennen.
And it looks like we have a Jaina jungle so far.
And
And switched out.
Jaina jungle, new meta. We're going to see some double Phantom Dancer Jaina jungle. I've seen it.
That's true. She gets so fast with double Phantom Dancer.
In my elo, you can see anything.
That's true. All right, so looks like we're all set up here. We're going to have the heal from both AD carries, ignite for both middles. We do have the exhaust and both exhaust. It looks like we almost have pretty much the same thing, except for Shyvana has exhaust, whereas Kennen has ignite. Everyone else is the same.
jungle. Shyvana Lee said exhaust.
So it'd be Aurelia. So yeah.
So they're all exactly the same.
Oh wow, yeah.
So summoner spells mean nothing. Well,
Yeah.
They still mean something, but
So it looks like we have a mirror matchup.
we're in the delay. So now all we have to hope for is that the screen doesn't mess up when it loads.
Right. Well, and that they actually can get in the match and don't have an issue with that.
Yep. But I think both teams are really good, and they both have good late game potential.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Varus can do, just because I've never actually seen him in play yet. Unfortunately, I've been busy working for so long that I was able to download the patch, but I haven't really seen him in action.
Yeah, he's really strong. He has a lot of good harass, and his Q does just tons of damage. So.
Now that's the one where he holds it and then he gets extended range.
Yeah, the longer he holds it, the farther the range.
That's really cool too, because like you can really mess someone up with that, because all the champions, once you play them enough, you kind of get a feel for their bubble, like where they're gonna hit you and where they're not gonna hit you, be it by intuition or just like from just memorization or knowing the other champion. With him, like if he just holds it, he can extend his range.
Yeah, but I think like if you play him enough, you'll get used to what his maximum bubble is.
Yeah.
And then if you're playing against him, you'll just always assume that he's going for maximum.
That's true.
Because if he goes short, then it doesn't matter. He's not going to hit you.
Yeah, that's true. So I think it'll take a little bit longer to get used to as far as that goes, because everyone else has pretty static ranges.
Yeah, the only time our range increases is if they increase the point and the skill of some of the larger ones. Their ranges increase.
Yeah, that is true. And we are in the final minute. Senior Citizen Squad on the right versus Perpetual Chaos on the left. Let's see. I wonder if they got the skin pack for Varus too, so I'll have to see how he's looking.
He only has one skin too.
Yeah. Usually they come out with like 2.
Yeah.
I know like Sejuani when she came out had 2. I believe Hecarim has 2.
Nocturne had 2.
Yeah.
Uh,
So poor Varys getting rushed out there. But the next match is at 6 o'clock, so we do have a solid hour of playtime before our next match. So if this is actually the unique match where we actually go for a full hour, we'll be right into Nova Gaming versus We Shall Not Rage. However, if this goes the way most matches have been going, to like up to a half hour, we still will have a shorter break, but it'll be a break still before that match will happen. Again, there are only 4 matches today as we have 16 teams remaining. We do have the second bracket going on Saturday from the same time, 3 to 7:30 are when all the scheduled matches will be. The 7:30 is the beginning of the last match. And it looks like we have the Boom Boom Blitzcrank, the Earth Rider Corki, Exiled Morgana. I've never seen that. Actually, I've never seen anyone have that skin, so that'll be interesting. And the Arctic Ops Cannon. We have the Hextech Jana, which I've seen. Varys isn't skinned. We have the Iron Scale Shyvana, which is pretty baller. And the Infiltrator Aurelia. So as far as skins are concerned, it looks like Perpetual Chaos does have the advantage so far. If you go on skins, of course.
Hey, I remember during the blind pick days when we first started playing, if you got a skin, it meant you were good.
Yeah, yeah. You could judge if you're going to win or lose by which team had more skins.
Yeah. And then as you slowly leveled up your account level and you got, max up to 30, you're like, oh yeah, skins actually
It doesn't matter anymore. Okay, we do have a couple pings from Senior Citizen Squad into their jungle. Looks like they are setting up for defense, although we have a ping right over here in this little bush here. So we might have an invade from Perpetual Chaos. We'll have to see what they decide to do. Let's see what we have for items. Looks like standard items yet again. Boots, 3 pots, armor and potions. It looks like Lee Sin hasn't bought an items yet.
It's going with the Doran's Blade.
Oh. Going with the Doran's Blade. Saving that for last, probably as a surprise to the other team. That damage and lifesteal. It's really going to help.
It's not really a surprise because no one has CP.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Again, we're not seeing CP. But I think they just wait on Habit now. Because no one has CV, so they wouldn't have been able to tell. And it looks like both teams are spreading out to play a more defensive game. We're not going to see an invade here. Though we do have Captain Korea Terror, and what isn't used running back and forth together. Blitzcrank, only one on Perpetual Chaos, joining in on the running around fun. Let's see, I haven't seen them all. Oh, that's cool. She has like white wings and all that. That's a pretty cool skin. I like it. All right. So it looks like Shyvana is starting with race, probably going to go up to red. Looks like Lee Sin is starting with race as well, going to use his red. So we're going to see reds early. Neither Lee Sin nor Shyvana really need their blue, so that'll probably be saved for the middle lane. And we don't really need to see what's going on there. Well, it looks like we have quite a team effort to try and take this red
nice
down.
For Lee Sin.
Yeah, absolutely. And is BCH going to back up in time? Yes, he is. Forever Yours able to pick up that level 2. And it looks like Shyvana is still working on her red, but she was able to clear that. Looks like Lee Sin is slightly ahead as far as speed goes, but Shyvana is also a very fast jungler. So, probably
Lee Sin
nothing.
still has the smite, though.
Oh, that is true. So he'll probably be saving that. No, he probably won't save that for the blue unless they're just going to do it for the experience. It looks like Shyvana is coming in for an early gank. What isn't used is waiting. Legendary Josh is running into his bush. He is going to be cornered, but he does dash away. We do have the exhaust. Lots of damage going on to Legendary Josh. They are taking a couple bit of hits of the turret, but Legendary Josh is forced to go back. So while they weren't able to get the gank and first blood money, Soviet Hero is going to be able to get some free farming going on. Oh, no. Shows the back, but doesn't actually back off. Good idea from Legendary Josh. Making sure that What isn't used disengages, and it looks like we're going to have the same thing come for Forever Yours. Forever Yours is very low on health, though. So if they don't play their cards right, they might be able to pick up first. So Senior Citizen Squad might be able to pick up first blood here. We'll have to see. And here comes Forever Yours, missing the jump. Doesn't really do any damage. So here, he's going to be backing off now, wasting a lot of time there. And it looks like Perpetual Chaos is really pushing down on Senior Citizen Squad's tower. How are we doing for CS so far?
Bottom lane, we have Corky at 10 and Varus is at 13. So even though he's last hitting off that tower, he's still doing pretty good. Middle lane, we got 21 for Ryze with 21 for Morgana, so perfectly even there. And even health-wise, they both look relatively even. So it's a pretty solid lane. And top lane, Kennen is at 15, while Aurelia is at 15. So again, pretty solid, but it looks like they're doing a little bit of trading, and Aurelia is winning it out so far. I think eventually Kennen will start matching up a bit more as he builds a couple items to help him sustain that lane a little better.
So we do have the ping. I believe that is Perpetual Chaos saying we know Senior Citizen Squad has that bush warded, because where they pinged is exactly where the ward is. So I think that was just a, hey, heads up jungle, don't go in that bush. We do have a warning ping, not really sure why.
That's probably just
misclick or something.
No, an MIA call.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Doing it that way.
That's what I do with solo queue. I call MIA in chat, and then I do a ping.
Nice. Alright, looks like Sobi here coming in, doing lots of damage to Legendary Josh. Legendary Josh backing off, not in time. He's kind of like sitting there. I think he might have had a computer issue. So first blood going to Senior Citizen Squad. And it looks like, ooh, nice juke by Sobi here. Is going to get back. We do have the exhaust, but what isn't used coming to help out, and they're chasing back Forever Yours. Nice. Good juke by Soviet Hero. Nice assist by What Isn't Yours, protecting that kill and making sure they don't go for a 1-for-1. So that does give the gold advantage to Senior Citizen Squad. And it doesn't look like Kennen backed off. Maybe he had a lag issue or something. Again, the client has been buggy. However, it is past 1 minute 30 seconds and now past first blood, so it doesn't matter anymore. Technical issues are just that, technical issues.
Oh, he hit that.
Part. Yeah, he comes in.
No.
Ooh, nice! Forever Yours, landing the Q, just charging in and taking out for What Isn't Used. Great play.
That was a sick Q. I can't believe he hit that from so far back.
Yeah, very good job. And looks like we have another ping on Soviet Hero. Forever Yours hanging out in the jungle, trying to pick up that kill. Kennen, our Legendary Josh, coming in. Looks like we're going for a side gank here. We'll have to see if they are successful. So we are 1-for-1. Both teams within a 100 gold of each other, so not much of an advantage there. And looks like Forever Yours is going to try to grab golems. So golems aren't there. Soviet Hero staying close to her tower, or his tower. I do not know the gender of these players, but I like to go by the champions. However, Soviet Hero does push off, but running down the river like that, really good idea. Might not be able to get caught off guard here.
Coming up though.
Oh, we do have the surround. Soviet Hero juking left and right, but she has now been caught. She is locked down. The Dark Binding lands. Wow!
Sick.
What is he used coming in? The Ignite goes off. Soviet Hero is killed by Legendary Josh. Here comes Automobile and Forever Yours, pushing into What Isn't Used. Wow, Forever Yours, so good as Lee Sin. And
Automobile.
Yeah, Automobile with that
bind.
Yeah,
oh my
awesome.
God, so nice.
And we do have the large golem stolen away from Forever Yours. Top lane being so aggressive right now. So it looks like Perpetual Chaos has turned this around. They are a little bit ahead.
Bottom lane swapped, at least where the CS is now. So now it's Corky's last hitting off the turret, and it looks like he's not doing as well either. He is still relatively even though, so he should be okay. He's at 48 compared to 55.
Wow,
so.
Automobile has taken a lot of damage. Forced to go back.
Yeah, Ryze has gone with double mana crystals and a health crystal too, so he has a bit more health than she does because she only has one Doran's ring, but she is going back, and I don't know. Okay, she like stopped and then. Okay, she's getting her another double. So she has double Doran's rings. Bought a couple wards and some potions. So she should be good mid. Jungle wise, Lee Sin has bought boots.
Oh wow, that is really nice range too.
Shyvana's already gotten boots, Vamp Scepter, and armor though. 38 CS compared to Lee Sin's 34, but Lee Sin does have 1 kill and an assist. So.
Oh wow, here we come. It looks like Soviet Hero pushed out, and Legendary Josh was forced to use his ult to escape.
Yeah, this is barely too. He has to be careful. She could jump on it.
And it looks like Morgana and Lee Sin. Ooh, Beast Age disconnecting from the match, which is going to push the advantage for Senior System Squad. We'll have to see if they're able to do it. Again, it sounds like Perpetual Chaos was having computer issues earlier.
Yeah, like their whole team kept having
yeah. Plus, the client has been really lame as of lately. So we'll have to see what Senior System Squad does in order to deal with this. Unfortunately, we can't do any more
yeah, they're
stops.
They're at the point of no return. So
but it looks like he was able to reconnect. So they are just going to push it and probably get a little more CS, but not a huge advantage. So that's good. So it'll be mostly even play still. Ooh, Dark Binding lands, but ooh, with the Tormented Soil, doing a lot of damage to Rise now. And isn't used is setting up blue. I'm pretty sure they're gonna give that to Rise once that gets low enough. Ooh, another Dark Binding and Tormented Soil. Automobile just really good at that double land, just landing that Dark Binding, getting the Tormented Soil down, maximizing the amount of damage. And it looks like they are pinging for blue, so Captain Korea coming in to pick up that blue. Varus coming in to try and defend or protect. And he's stealing. And it looks like Captain Korea is going back, although Automobile is now hitting on that turret. Here comes what isn't used. Nice dodge. Dark Binding and Tormented Soil did not land. Pushing away and protecting their tower. Great job from what isn't used. And it looks like Beast Age, Junhyung, and Forever Yours are down here. Pushing again. This bottom lane's been really back and forth too.
Yep. No kills on there though. They're just like, okay, it's our time to push.
Yeah,
okay, you back up. It's our time to push.
Forever Yours is spending a lot of time down here. Probably going to try to land a Q. Oh, we do have the ward going down. Oh, and tossed up too far away now. So a great Q land by Forever Yours. However, the toss up from Janna, wonderful maneuver. And let's say what isn't used is trying to get this around. We do have the flash locked down. Automobile is locked down. Here comes the ult from what isn't used, doing a lot of damage. Automobile is going to drop. Great teamwork from what isn't used and Captain Korea to pick up that second kill. They are now ahead in goal by a couple hundred. So this has been a very even match. This might actually go for longer than 30 minutes unless we see a snowball here.
Yeah, it's still pretty back and forth.
But this is exciting. Hopefully we will have an hour-long match and then we can hop right into the next match of the monthly Mayhem tournament. However, we will have to see because it is still very, very early and a lot can change very quickly. Looks like Captain Korea is coming in. Might be trying to steal this red or the golems or set up a gank. Looks like Angelic Fire is flashing out of there. It looks like they're trying to taunt them out. Here comes
nice.
Captain Korea. A nice surround. We do have the lockdown. Beast Stage did heal through it, but it isn't going to be enough. Captain Korea taking down Beast Stage. Now chasing down Junhyung. Locking down Junhyung. Tossed in the air, doing a lot of damage. And he is going to flash out of there. But, unfortunately, Rise is so tanky.
He got grabbed, but he's like, it's okay.
That's okay. I'll still do damage. And Angelic Fire able to pick up that kill. So it's now 4-2 in favor of Senior System Squad. And as I said about that snowballing effect, that could happen really quickly. They're now
especially if it's Rise that's fed.
Yeah. Well, and Varus picking up that kill as well. We do have the Warden here, so it doesn't look like Aurelia does see this. However, Soviet Hero is backing off with a large wave coming in, so we're going to see a lot of damage to this tower. And it looks like Lucina is going to take down golems. We're seeing a lot of invade, like a whole entire team invade, but it's not going to work out for Automobile as she has been surrounded, locked down, doing a lot of damage, and she goes down, killed by what isn't used.
Captain Korea with those stuns.
Yeah, so I think there's a little greed going on with this invading. However, Perpetual Chaos is able to pick up the first turret of the match. They are now only behind by 1,000. They were closing in on 2,000. And it looks like what isn't used is trying to get that red. We're going to have Forever Yours backing off. Legendary Josh, not really sure what he wants to do. Looks like they're going to ping out. Looks like they might come around to try and take that red. However, what isn't used has it red. They're going to see it. This has been warded. And they see Legendary Josh. They know he's down there. And they see Forever Yours. So it looks like Rise is coming out. We might see a surround. But they do have time to get out. We do have the ult tagging Legendary Josh. Legendary Josh coming in. His ult doing lots of damage. But here comes Rise taking down Legendary Josh.
On the flash over Soviet Hero to pick up a double kill. Nice.
Very beautiful. But we do have something going down. It does look like B-Stage was able to pick down Angelic Fire. Angelic Fire grabbed by Junhyun. A nice attempt at save from Korea Terror, but it isn't enough as B-Stage flashes in with the ult, taking down Angelic Fire. And looks like Korean Terror is going to have to get out of there. We do have the nice launch up. She is moving so quickly.
And the grab.
Oh, is
nice.
successful.
So double kill on both sides. Really.
And a great grab, too, by Junhyun. Junhyun grabbing and B-Stage picking up that kill, helping out the AD. So it is still 7-4 in favor of Senior Citizen Squad. But Perpetual Chaos not backing down.
Rise is 4-0 though.
Ooh, look at all that damage doing to Automobile 5 as well.
And his tier, so he's constantly gaining mana. Just throwing down a ward there. And Morgana, she does have a needlessly large rod, and she has gone double Doran, so she can do a good amount of damage too. But Rise just has more health in her from his catalyst, and he's finished up his boots, and she hasn't. So he has magic penetration too, which is definitely helping. And if he goes back soon, he could. We'll see what he finishes his Banshee's Veil, which gives him some magic resist and also stops one spell. So in lane, if the Dark Binding hits first, it's just going to be stopped out by that Banshee's Veil. It's going to be really nice.
Now we have several Dragon Pings from both teams. Wards everywhere. There's a pink ward here and a green ward, so not really sure if they just got that early or if it was a miss ward.
They went on ward hardcore.
Looks like Automobile is coming in to take those race again. Not going to be caught this time, although here comes Captain Korea. Is he going to land his... Oh, the shield goes down. But, wow, it takes a lot of damage. Dodges the Dark Binding. We do have blue being pinged, so it looks like Rise might be coming down to do that. But Blitzcrank is coming in. Junhyun coming in. Misses the grab. And it looks like they just kind of took it. Wasn't easy, just taking blue just to deal with it. But Perpetual Chaos is coming in to do damage to Dragon. We don't... It looks like Senior Squad is a little bit out of position here. But, ooh, lots of damage coming in. We might see a Dragon that goes for Perpetual Chaos. However, here comes in the rest of the team. We're going to slow this down. What isn't used? Taking down Lee Sin. Captain Korea taking down Morgana. We do have the ult from Kenny, but it isn't enough.
Korea's just killing everyone.
Yeah, that Rise is so fed. Oh! Rise picking up the shrimp. Captain Korea flashing over the thing, chasing down B-Stage. B-Stage making it back to the turret, but I don't think Rise cares at this point. Captain Korea doing a lot of damage, taking down B-Stage. Varus picking up the kill on that one. So it looks like
Ace. So Aurelia picked up Kennen.
Yep. Wow.
Okay, so now we have a super hardcore snowball because they are 12 kills.
They're 12 kills to 4, but they're only 3,000 of gold ahead. Although that is pretty significant for the third minute, for 60 minutes into the match, and it looks like they are going to grab bottom tower. So we are one tower each from both teams. I think that Dragon is helping Perpetual Chaos kind of stay in the match. Although
since that 3,000 gold is mostly on Rise.
Yeah,
because he's 7-0.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's 3,000. Yeah, okay. On a whole team level, that's really not a lot. But when it's that one champion that has 3,000 more gold than you,
yeah,
he's just going to be destroying his lane.
He's just doing so much damage. So while I think Perpetual Chaos is doing good at crowd control, Senior Citizen Squad is really starting to get fed, especially if they're feeding the right guy, and that's Rise. And I think Varus is doing not so bad as well.
Varus is
Angelic Fire.
He's at 214, but
yeah.
Rise is at 704.
Rise is not part of
I choose someone, I imprison them, and they die.
Yep.
And he just went back. So let's see what he just picked up. He just finished up his the next piece to his frozen. No, the next one over there. Yeah, Glacial Shroud.
Yep.
So he's gonna go with some more armor and magic. Or that gives him armor and mana.
Yeah, I think building tanky too. Ooh, I think the Banshee's Veil protected the Dark Binding. I'm not really sure if that hit a minion or not. It was hard to tell.
No, yeah, his bubble's gone, so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, good pick for the Banshee's Veil, being able to absorb that. And it looks like missed tornado from Janna. But we do have several pings going on over here. Junhyung, no, they're not going to pick him up. I've been proven wrong before, so we'll have to see. Junhyung not backing up, charging in, knocking up Captain Korea. Automobile almost down, taking a lot of damage. Junhyung locked in.
Oh, nice dodge from Captain Korea.
And looks like we have a fight going on up here. Let's start back from the beginning. See how this goes. As Legendary Josh engages with Soviet Hero. And we do have a lot of damage. Soviet Hero not really focusing on Legendary Josh, just kind of taking the hits. But Aurelia does a lot better as she gets lower in health. And as you can see that's exactly what happens. The Ignite goes off. Will it take her down? But it will not. And we do have another kill from Rise. So we're going to back again. A great kill from Soviet Hero, taking down Legendary Josh. And it looks like, another Runic Prison, and Automobile just unable to weather the storm of Rise's magic damage. Wow, absolutely amazing. So yeah, this is really starting to snowball there now. Senior Citizen Squad is now 5K ahead. 18 minutes in, or now 19 minutes in.
Captain Korea is so fed.
Oh my god.
The danger of Rise. He can be so tanky and do so much damage. And even after they switched him up to where you can start building AP now, a traditional tanky build still works just as well.
And second turret does go down in favor of Senior Citizen Squad. And I think that's why him building tanky this match is such a good idea. He doesn't need to do damage right now because he's so far ahead. So if he builds super tanky, he can be like, oh, Dark Binding, oh no, my Banshee's Veil protected me from that. And then just like come in and wipe out a team. Like he's like 2-on-1ing people at times. And he's just like, you're not doing damage to me. Sorry, buddy. So 14-4. Senior Citizen Squad now 10 kills ahead of Perpetual Chaos. And it looks like Legendary Josh is being chased down by Soviet Hero. Soviet Hero going for the kill. Getting a couple shots. Taking a couple turret shots, but charging right in. The thing is, Soviet Hero Aurelia does better as she gets lower in health and just killing Legendary Josh, no problem. It looks like Junhyung is coming in to try to do something with that, but might be just to deal with this minion wave. Alright, it looks like we might have a steal coming in, or at least Korea Tier coming in. We do have the tornado going up, and I stole! Korea Tier steals that blue, a wonderfully timed tornado. Fuck, amazing! It's absolutely amazing.
Kills everyone.
Yeah, Captain Korea coming in.
The tornado was perfect. I thought it missed, and it just
just picked it at the right moment to take away, because that tornado doesn't do a lot of damage either.
Nice, clearing out the ward, going for a Baron at 20 minutes.
Wow. And it looks like Junhyung and B-Stage are coming in to try and counter this. Although, I mean, they could have a perfectly timed ability just like Korea Terror did, but I don't know. It looks like Soviet Hero and Captain Korea flashing in, Runic Prisoning Junhyung just dying instantaneously. Soviet Hero picking up that kill, although the vocal damage was done by Captain Korea. And it looks like they're going for that top turret. We're now 21 minutes in. It is now 18-4 in favor of Senior Citizen Squad as they are approaching a 10,000 lead. They are only, let's see, 7K behind. B-Stage has been caught out of position. I don't know if he's going to be able to escape. We'll have to see what he decides to do. Another turret going down, the middle turret going down for the bottom turret. And B-Stage is surrounded and easily taken care of with Captain Korea and Soviet Hero just decimating him.
And both Shyvana and Janna lived, so.
Yep. It looks like Angelic Fire is coming in towards the middle. And we're just going to see the last outer turret for Perpetual Chaos probably fall at this point, as it is 3-1. That looks exactly what they want to do. They want to take out all these outer turrets. They already have a middle turret down. They have to take out 2 more. They want to wipe those out completely. And that is the 4th turret for Senior Citizen Squad. We do have Junhyun nicely warding Baron. They do know that that is definitely a possibility at this point. Looks like Forever Yours is trying to grab someone. I don't know if he'll be able to. Or just trying to hide at this point.
Right, I was like, he doesn't want to jump on.
Oh, here he comes, jumping in on Sobi Hero. But Sobi Hero is doing a lot of damage to Forever Yours. But here comes Jun Hyung. Our career tiers is here to help out. We do have that exhaust, but it is enough. Sobi Hero taking down Forever Yours, and it looks like they are going to be chased out from the rest of the team. Dark Binding does miss. Soviet Hero trying to push back. Well, we do have the ult. Legendary Josh coming in. Are we going to see a double kill? Soviet Union, or Soviet Heroes, not Soviet Union, trying to dodge. Dodges the ult, but isn't enough. They are able to pick up that double kill for free. But Varus is there. Nice Oracle from Jin Hyun. Trying to do some counter warding. Trying to keep Perpetual Chaos in this match. But it looks like Senior Citizen Squad is still creeping up on that 10k gold lead. They are only a couple hundred behind.
Yeah, I was to say they're only 400, 300 off of there.
Yeah. So, a great move by Perpetual Chaos, but probably isn't going to be enough. They're going to have to do that several more times. And it looks like Legendary Josh has disconnected. Legendary Josh having problems earlier before we even started the match with connecting. Although at this point, it just makes the inevitable seem that much more closer.
Yep. Wow, lots of CS in the bottom though.
Yeah, it looks like we have a massive minion wave. No, looks like Varus is coming down to claim that. How are we doing for items? I see a lot of items being picked up. Really good ones too.
Yeah. On mids, Morgana does have her hourglass.
Yep.
But she hasn't been able to use it yet because every time she goes into a fight, people die almost immediately. Rise has gone with his Frozen Heart, and it looks like he is starting to build probably Woda. Yeah, I'd guess Woda. For his next little aura thing that he has to make himself even
we do have Junhyun locked down, but Captain Korea is almost by himself. However, here comes the rest of his team. They're trying to do damage to Captain Korea, but unfortunately, Captain Korea does so much damage. We do have the ult from What Isn't Used. We'll slow this down. We do have the exhaust going off on What Isn't Used, but Automobile is caught. She does have her ult, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, unfortunately. A nice stun, but they aren't able to capitalize it, and they are able to take down Automobile. Legendary Josh going first, actually. Now they're chasing after, we'll speed this up now. Now they're chasing after Automobile. Automobile is surrounded, not going to be able to make it through here. We do have the double kill, and it looks like Angelic Fire has been grabbed, but it isn't enough because Captain Korea is there. And we have another kill. Varus now doing a ton of damage, taking down B stage.
Yeah, he went Trinity Force, so
yeah,
he's doing a lot of damage.
And it looks like we're going to see that middle turret go down. Legendary Josh did come back in time to participate in that team fight, so his disconnect really didn't do much for the team. In fact, it might have helped him go back to prep for that team fight. Unfortunately, that did not go well for Perpetual Chaos, as we see Senior Citizen Squad continue to snowball here. Looks like What Isn't Used is going to come in, try to grab that blue buff away from them. Now we're finally starting to see some invading done from Senior Citizen Squad. I gotta say, Perpetual Chaos tried to do a really good job at shutting down What Isn't Used jungle. Unfortunately, they got caught a few times, and that really gave Rise those kills that he needed.
Yeah, I'd say that double kill on top when they got caught was
Yeah.
pretty bad. But I'd have to say their other ones were okay.
Yeah, they
Morgana
did
got caught too at Wraiths, though.
Yeah, they got caught a couple times, but if they had to play it a little more
So
cautiously,
it's just like, I'm fed.
yeah,
I'm gonna jump on people.
wow, just eating Automobile alive. But there's 3-on-1. However, she is able to take down Automobile, taking turret shots, and it isn't enough. Soviet Hero does go down. It's a 1-for-1 trade. I think they're kind of just trolling at this point, not really caring.
Yeah, they're not worried. Like, one death really isn't that big of a deal to them.
It looks like Jin Hyun has been locked down, being chased by Captain Korea. However, Forever Yours is being chased by Korea Terror and Angelic Fire. Angelic Fire taking down Forever Yours. And let's see if I can find Rise. Captain Korea chasing down Legendary Josh now. Looks like he's just going to charge in. What Isn't Used backing off. Junhoon able to make it out. However, here comes B-Stage. B-Stage and Junkfire going back and forth. But it looks like B-Stage is able to shut down Varus. However, Captain Korea does charge in, doing a lot of damage. Followed up by Wasn't Used. Wasn't Used taking down
Right, like
B-Stage.
running the whole time. That was awesome. Which is good because it's a support. You know, the support doesn't need the kill, but it was just.
Alright, looks like Auto-Wheel is flashing in.
I think this is a mistake. Even with the ulti, it's just.
Yeah, Junhoon. Captain Korea is surrounded 3-on-1.
Oh, wow.
That
He
Janna
still
ult.
lived through it.
But-
No, the ult went through the tree.
It did?
He was
Oh, it
getting
did heal him. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't even see the numbers tick. Captain Korea being like, oh, 3-on-1, I can take this. And still alive enough to get the kill. Here comes Soviet Hero tagging Forever Yours, and it looks like Forever Yours is taken down by Captain Korea. Who can... And we do have the surrender. Perpetual Chaos not wanting to go on.
So, unfortunately, there were a couple of disconnects there, which were unfortunate. But I don't really
I don't think it cost them the match.
Yeah.
I think Senior System Squad just did that well. They were really
they
on their
dominated.
game.
Captain Korea he was MVP, I would have to say.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and nice catches. Like, I think the aggressiveness of Perpetual Chaos could have worked, but they got caught too many times and just fed Captain Korea. And then he was just like, I can take a 3-on-1,
Right,
live,
3-on-1.
come back and kill all of you.
Right. Come back and get a double kill.
12-0-10. Wow. Absolutely amazing game from Senior System Squad. We want to do thank Perpetual Chaos for participating. We hope to see you guys again. So yeah, that's match 2 of this week's Monthly Mayhem Tournament. Round 2, we're going to turn off the YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. But before we turn you off, we just want to say, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to us, like us on Facebook. We are going to have a new channel up, so that channel is technically wrong, but if you're watching this on YouTube, you will be at the right channel, so it doesn't matter. Follow us on Twitter at LOLmonthly, and you can continue following our stream at own3d.tv/power_underwhelming. We do have a couple more projects coming out in the future, and we will announce those very shortly, so continue to follow us. And follow us on Monthly Mayhem. Our next match is at 6 o'clock, which is Nova Gaming versus We Shall Not Rage. So stay tuned. And